Look up here to my face and me. I'm out of breath again, just like I was the first episode, but welcome to Grabbin Life by the Pollz, episode number 3. Midterms suck, and that is the theme. I'm keeping it 100 with you guys tonight. This is the show. This is me. This is how I look today, wearing a new bra. It's prank out. Luckily you can't smell me, sorry to the crew, but we've got some stuff for you today. Some more stuff after that. Hopefully not another midterm I forgot about. You did not hear that, Mom. But please just take my word for it. We have a great show tonight. Some segments you've seen before, some segments you haven't seen before, maybe a curveball, maybe a straight one. I don't know. Just kidding. I do know. You'll have to find out for your cute selves. Even though I may not look excited, I am. That's my classic move, and I really need to maybe stretch that one out more because it's getting a little tight. Just bear with it. Might do a somersault to wake me up, maybe later. Want to see? Just stay tuned. But sending it to a new segment right now. Weekday update. Colton, where are you?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Colton, here to entertain you with some of this week's top stories. As some of you may have seen last night, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump duked it out in their final debate before the election. And on a completely unrelated note, polling for presidential candidates D's Nuts and Harambe seem to have skyrocketed over the past 12 hours. In some other election-related news, Donald Trump has said that he will accept the election results if he wins. As a matter of fact, I actually had that same approach to my math class last term. I'm currently retaking that class. A video has been going viral recently of a woman's party trick where she swallows a whole slab of butter in one go. The slab of butter was estimated to be about 1,700 calories. So for those of you who want to eat your daily allowance of calories in one sitting, do I have the meal for you? Note, I am not a health professional. With clown scares becoming a serious problem all over the country, the World Clown Association has released safety tips for performers, such as traveling with a handler and not putting on the costume until you arrive. I reached out to Ronald McDonald but received no comment on the situation. This week, Dyson scrapped its traditional application method and went with a brain teaser puzzle instead. The first 3,000 people to crack the code get to meet the CEO and are granted access to their secret technology campus. Nicolas Cage has reportedly been trying to beat the puzzle, but it seems that hitting your computer with the stolen Declaration of Independence and yelling about national treasure doesn't crack the code. Recently, a new trend from South Korea called mukbang has made its way over to the United States. Mukbangers take live vlogs of themselves eating food and can interact with their audience through comments and questions on their streams, and many of them have donation pages where fans can pay for their food. I actually tried to do this last year, but it turns out people don't want to watch me eat different flavors of top ramen out of a cup every day while I run to class late. Who knew? In other news, 10,000 critically endangered frogs have died due to pollution and habitat destruction of the Lake Titicaca in South America. The locals call these frogs the Titicaca scrotum frog. Let me just repeat that for you. Titicaca scrotum frog. And in local news, the deadline to register to vote has passed, so there will no longer be a vote or vote members in your lectures, which means students will now actually have to pay attention for the first 5 minutes of class. I'm Colton, and this has been Weekday Update. Back to you.
Okay, wait one second.
Hi, everyone.
I'm just gonna... Oh! Hey, guess what? Our girl in the red blazer, Makenna, came up with a name for her segment. Check it out.
Hi everyone. I didn't like that. I'm doing it again. Cut. Oh hey, what's up? I'm back. It's me. I haven't named the title. I have it for the. I feel like I should just call this The Girl in the Red Blazer. This show is called The Girl in the Red Blazer. Who is that? It's me. Not her. Me. Let's get started. Tell me about yourself.
I'm a ginger.
Ah. So, Martin, I'm hearing you have a steady job.
Yes, it is a job.
That's a good sign in a man. Are you also single?
Yes, I am.
That's a beautiful sign in a man. Here, come here. Hey, Fred. How you doing this week?
Doing pretty well. We got a lot of midterms coming up.
Oh, yeah,
so
man.
We're not doing that actually that well.
Tell me about it. Oh, our hands just brushed.
We did. Anyway, midterms are going like a solid 3 out of 10.
Oh, is anything else about you, or?
That's all I know about myself.
College is a great time to explore. Aren't you glad I found you?
I'm really glad.
I know Shanna.
Yeah, we know each other.
You gonna have one?
We were Al pals.
They don't know what that is, Shanna.
Oh.
You gotta pander to the audience that you have. What kind of sauce is that?
Maybe I'll dye my hair blonde.
Don't do that.
I'll have no identity.
That's scary. Yeah, I'm afraid that word's gonna start getting out that I do this here and people are gonna stop coming to the MU. That was fine. I'll go somewhere else. I'll find them.
You made me famous.
I'm gonna get you a red blazer and you can come be my co-star.
Can I actually?
Yeah, if you want to.
Well, it has to be like different somehow.
I'll
It
give
can't
you,
be, like-
you can, it'll be pink. Sorry. Oh. I know, I got it. Amy, what's your name?
No, how would you tell me more about you?
Oh. I'm Makenna Mcmillen. I'm 19 years old and I'm single. Do you have any guy friends? Yeah, if you want to go buy yourself a navy blue. I don't know if that's your color though.
What is my color?
Nude. Do you want it? Here, you interview me.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I've never been on TV before. This is crazy. Hi, Mom. Hi, what's your name? Sierra. Hi, Sierra. Oh, I've seen you in her Snapchat stories.
Yeah,
Your eyebrows are perfect. Yeah, I was just sitting here eating, and this girl came up to me and tried to talk to me. It's so weird. Right, guys? Right, friends who I've been friends with forever?
They have it. This just in. Nude. All right.
That's the new black.
I got the.
Okay, see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week.
Love you. He didn't say he loves me back. Miss you already. If we're not married by the end of this term, what even is this show about? And I know you're watching right now, Fred, Colton. See you next week. If I could think of something creative to say right now that would make you laugh, I would. But I'm done. So that's it.
Hello, welcome to Did You Know with Duke Dunwell. I apologize for last week's episode. I wasn't feeling very well, and I heard that my son, Mac, behaved like a child and called me out for not having an actual British accent. Sweet, there goes my character I've been working on for a while. Anyways, I'm gonna change it up this little... Who are you? The hell?
I'm Duke Dunwell. What are you doing in my chair?
This is my chair, and this, like, does Polly put you up to this? Like, has to be a joke.
Yeah, Polly actually hired me to do the show. Who the hell are you? And it looks like your clothes are from Goodwill.
Whoa. One, Goodwill's a perfectly fine place to get your clothes. Two, your hair looks obviously fake. And three, you better get off the stage before I...
For what?
Who let him in? The guy with the yellow coat. I'm not really ever sure what's happening there. We're gonna go to the next segment. Comedy Gods, their second sketch.
Wow, that was like the most productive session ever.
It really was. You've conquered a lot of obstacles today.
Well, thanks to you. You're like the best psychiatrist ever.
Well, thank you. Do you know when your next visit will be?
I'm pretty much good. Like, I'm good to go.
Are you sure? It's always good to be able to talk and work through things.
Yeah, no, I don't have any more problems. So, I'm gonna go. But thank you. You saved me a lot of money. Thank you.
Thank you. Another patient that won't be coming back. That's the 5th one this week. It's great that I can help these people in one visit, but one visit won't keep me in business. Why did I even go to medical school if I'll never be able to own a yacht? I need to make more money.
Wow. Since the mauling, I've been so confused. But not anymore.
You won't be coming back, will you?
I guess not. All my problems are solved. Thank you so much.
Oh, Lisa, I'm so happy for you.
I'm happy for myself. Well, see you never. One more thing.
What is it now?
Since the mauling, my son hasn't been handling it very well. Could you give me some parenting advice?
I didn't study child development, so I can't. Yeah! Come on, sit down.
Great. My son blames himself for his father's death. How can I convince him that it isn't his fault?
Well, this is my area of expertise, and if he thinks it's his fault, tell him it's his fault.
Really?
He's at that age where children want to start taking responsibility. His father's death is a pretty good place to start.
That just seems so cruel.
Lisa, it's parenting. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
I'm not so sure.
Lisa, trust me. I'm a doctor.
Even though every fiber of my being is telling me that this is wrong, you're the one who went to school for an extra 4 years, so I'm going to trust you.
Oh, Lisa, it was actually 8. But anyways, that advice should help your child feel better, but on the off chance that it makes him worse, you know who to call.
Thanks again, Doctor.
Don't mention it. So, Will, why didn't you tell me that story about your father?
Well, when I was 5 years old, my family and I went on a trip to Africa. We decided to go on a safari, thinking it would be safe. As we were driving along, we saw a lion in the safari. My dad was holding a stick of celery, decided to feed it to the lion, turned to me and said, "Watch this." He stuck his hand out even further. As the lion approached him, grabbed him instead. I was the only one who noticed. As we drove past, I saw my dad being torn to pieces. My mom just told me it was all my fault.
It is your fault.
What? Why?
Will, you have about 10 years of therapy ahead of you. There's no need to start so fast. In time, you'll come to understand why.
I'm just so confused. There's just so much going on. I can't even concentrate. I even got school.
Having trouble concentrating? I've got a solution for you.
Wait, what's this?
The answer to all your problems. Addie. Well, I think that's our time for today. You've made a lot of progress, though. This is good. And, do you mind asking your mother to come see me for a moment? Thank you, Will.
So, how did Will's session go?
Oh, he did great. But I wanted to check in on you. How have you been doing?
Well, I had to get a new job recently, and with all of Will's problems, I've been really stressed out.
Stressed out? Have you ever heard of a medication called Xanny?
I think so, but I've never needed it before.
Oh, don't worry about that.
So let me get this straight. You're giving both my son and I prescriptions to habit-forming narcotics based on medical buzzwords, and on top of that, we're both coming to therapy twice a week because of a situation caused by your advice?
Yes.
So who should I make the check out to?
Everyone, I will be back in about 30 minutes as I have a very important errand to run. But don't worry, we have plenty of prescriptions to go around and parental advice. See you guys later.
Can't concentrate.
Music to my ears.
I did it. I finally have enough money to buy my dream yacht, the Gilded Lady. Now I can quit this job and just spend the rest of my days sailing the ocean. I may have had to do some questionable things to make this money, but at least I was able to help some.
Dude, did we hit something?
Never mind. It's so hard to concentrate. Need to get my Addy.
Don't worry. We're almost at Dr. Grant's.
Hello, welcome back to Grabbin Life by the Pollz. Obviously, I'm not Polly, but today I'm joined by Madeleine and Kyle to introduce a new discussion segment called Big Talks. Big Talks is talk about is breaking down small talk and sharing something that defines us with the world in hopes of educating and making people realize that they are not alone. The topic for this week is introversion versus extroversion. A huge topic that couldn't possibly be covered in one segment, but let's get the discussion rolling. So, Madeleine, what do you identify as? Extrovert, introvert, or something in the middle?
Well, I'd say that I definitely come off as an extrovert. I love parties and meeting people and social situations, but I'd also say that my introvert side loves to be by myself, creative, and just taking some time to reflect by myself.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Kyle?
Yeah, when it comes to me, I love being in, settings with a lot of people. I love just that ambiance of being around people. But I do have those times where, I can be adaptive and be alone, but I'll even then just feel like that little tinge of, I don't know what to do with myself without people around, So, I'm mainly an extrovert, but I definitely do have that introvert tendency, for sure.
So when did you discover your extrovert side? When did that come out?
Definitely in middle school, when my family and friends just decided to push me into situations like school dances or family get-togethers. I don't know anybody, and I'll just be like, I can't just sit in the corner. I've got to talk about stuff. And what do you know? People aren't all bad. Who would have thought? They aren't all piranhas.
Wow, really surprising. You heard it here first. People are not all bad. What about you, Madeleine? When did you discover your introvert side?
I'd say when I started in high school, I did a lot of personality tests, and I came across a question that said, where do you recharge, by yourself or with other people? And I realized that at the end of every day, I really just wanted to be by myself and have that time to kind of regain my energy and kind of recenter myself. And so that's when I kind of realized maybe I'm an introvert.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely really identify with that. I myself am a hardcore introvert, and I really do need my alone time. When I first came to college, I was kind of like Kyle. I got forced in a lot of social situations. Everyone's like, oh, he's so easygoing, haha. But on the inside, my battery was draining so quickly being around people. So that's how I figured out that I was introverted. And since this is the midterm episode and things aren't really too well organized, how do you do your studying for your different modes? You as an extrovert, how do you do it?
Well, funny enough, as an extrovert, I would like to study with my friends, but it usually tends to be I get distracted. My friends are like squirrels to me, so I just go, just studying this stuff. He asks me a question, so what's the square root of 25.5? And I'll be like, hey, did you hear what happened to Johnny last week? And they ask me about what is this? What is the law of Jew blah blah from science class? And I'll be like, what's going on in your life?
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Madeleine?
I like to be in my room just by myself, get everything laid out, and just focus. Yeah.
Yep, same here. And that wraps up the first big segment's topic, introversion versus extroversion. Wait till next week.
I heard that a cartooning position had come open, and so I was really, really excited. So I came up to the 4th floor and I had no idea the space was available. And so I started cartooning, but pretty soon I found out that Orange Media Network is so much more than just the barometer. So with everything that there was to offer, I wanted to get involved and dive into as many opportunities as I could. For me, I feel that media is a way to amplify the voice of those that may not have one. And here I get a chance to work with talented and creative people that are more talented than myself. They push me every day to take my talents to the next level so that I can help people in ways that I couldn't by myself. I'm Gabriel Shields. I am the Marketing and PR Associate for Orange Media Network, and I am a Digital Communications major.
I was the editor of my school magazine at my high school, and I was really interested in continuing to do design and layout and just working with media. I mean, what I want to do with the rest of my life, I want to be a doctor, and the thing that I think is most applicable to that career field is being able to collaborate and work with a group of people. And design, even though it does look like I'm just sitting at my computer alone all the time, it is a heavily collaborative process. It requires a lot of different people working together, and medicine is the same way. Everyone should have that visual or creative outlet that will allow them to express themselves. I couldn't imagine being a doctor without also being an artist. I couldn't imagine being a scientist without also being a designer, because those parts of myself permeate every other part of myself, I guess. I'm Tracy Sokolsky. I'm a graphic design here at OMN, and I am in the integrated biology major with the pre-med option.
Hello guys, Grant, thank you so much for running our very first Big Talk segment and running that discussion. Well freaking done. To reel it back in with me, I've kind of collected myself a little bit. I haven't. But I'm going to introduce another new segment that we're trying out this week. Bear with me. It is called Suck Less Tomorrow Than You Do Today. So with me here for this segment to do it with me, I brought a friend, a real friend, a buddy, a guest. Hey Grace, how you doing? I made her come on here, sit on the floor with me, get down and dirty with her girl Pollz. So,
oh my God,
dude, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So, okay, let's break down what this segment is trying to be. No, suck less tomorrow than you do today. We think that we have the opportunity every day to be better. Every new day is a new opportunity, and starts with a mindset. So we're gonna debrief some pretty cliche quotes and hopefully give some better meaning to them. And we're just gonna do it Grace and Polly style. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna flow. Can't wait.
Oh, do you want me to start off?
Oh, I mean,
I would love to.
Ladies first. I haven't been much of a lady today.
We'll sit like
you.
one.
Oh,
Make sure that you show the cats
like
though.
this.
Oh, please. Do you want to put the foot over the head now or
Oh,
later
one more
at the
time.
end?
Did you see that?
Oh, I did. I've seen it every week. That's my gal.
Thank you for supporting it.
Polly,
Grace.
what could you do today that your future self would be so proud of you for?
Number one. Okay. So okay, for that one, I like to look at it as doing little things. Like waking up in the morning, doing 10 push-ups every day, just try to build up
push-ups.
Okay, no, I said to build up my
Oh,
endurance.
build up
to
endurance.
To try to do 10 push-ups every day. So yeah, on a good day I can do a push-up. No, I can't. But so yeah, try and do that every day. Build up the endurance. Listen to a podcast every morning. If the day gets really busy, make sure like 5 minutes to have my time to reflect with myself. Like allow some poly time. Life gets busy. Midterms week is busy. So reminding myself to do those little things that I enjoy, that even a little bit goes a long way.
Right.
So,
yeah, and supporting each other, right?
Right.
Having those people that get to challenge you and support you and sustain you and, I don't know, give you that joy.
Exactly.
Give you the sunshine yellow.
Yes.
But the mindset, I mean, going back to that, if you don't have those times to like recenter yourself, or it doesn't have to be like something big or something deep or anything, but to have those few moments in the morning that just like, okay, like I add value to this planet and I'm here for a reason. And like, what's your reason? If it's that extra smile, if it's that extra like phone call or 5 cents tip, right? It could change somebody else's life. So that's really important. Okay, actually, I was on customer service yesterday.
With who?
Okay, Patagonia. It was 50% off, so I felt okay with the purchase. And I talked to this lady. Oh, it was like a quarter zip. It was beautiful.
Oh,
Anything.
so
Okay, it's beautiful. And I was just talking to her, like just like a normal day, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, sweetheart, let me just stop you right there because I love your tone and you just lighted up my life, okay? And I was like, what? That's so amazing. Thank you so much. I had no idea what to say. I was like, it just makes me realize like how, I don't know, we get to influence people and how much people influence us. And if we are grounded in ourselves, like then we get influenced too much and then we lose our voice, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
cheesy quote, go deep, man.
Dude,
yeah.
you just brought a whole lot of life to that. That beats the 10 push-ups by far.
Oh my
Thank you. Okay, ready for number 2?
So ready.
Can I read this one?
Oh, please do.
Thanks. Don't pass up a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Wow.
Whoa. So, my take on this, Mom, cover your ears again. You can't, no, starting over. You can retake a class, but you can't relive a party. I'm totally kidding. Mom, that's not how I live my life. Look at me. I'm doing pretty okay. I'm just stop that one right there. Grace, I want you to share your 2 cents. How do you take advantage of the opportunities that are thrown your way? How do you learn to say yes until you can't say no anymore?
I think that's just it. I think that you have to say yes till you say no, but finding out where your no lies is something that's very difficult, and I don't think that I've figured it out yet. But actually, it's funny that you bring that up because I almost didn't take an opportunity because I was so wrapped up with a class, this class being surfing. But
one more time?
A surf class.
A
surfing class.
Okay, cool.
That I didn't take that opportunity that day. Somebody asked me to go to the skybox at one of the Oregon State games and talk to donors that have, I don't know, donated money and just had such an impact. And I almost gave up the opportunity because I was so set on that class or like that surf class. And we made it back. We went surfing in the morning. Didn't die.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Whoa, you doing
Yeah,
good?
doing okay. And then came back and then just got to talk to people that have had an influence in my life and other people's lives. And I don't know why I would have ever even thought about letting that go, right? So, I mean, say yes. Just say yes to things and then find out where your no lies.
So, I mean, like, how did you make that day work, though? You went surfing at 8 a.m. and the thing was
I woke up really late. Yeah.
How late?
It's late enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you make it happen. Except my arm was so sore. Like I didn't quite catch like the energy of the wave.
Okay.
And so like my arms just like really hurt, and so everyone was shaking my arms, and like the old people are like, oh, like hi, and like they just kept shaking. I was like, so much pain.
What, a little rash?
Yeah, a little rash.
Jeez, well, you survived the Oregon coast.
I survived.
Yeah.
Whew,
Look at you,
so
Stud.
good, man. Thanks.
Wow. Well, I mean, thank you. I think that may have debunked my reliving a party.
It is a party. There was a party in the water, then there was a party in the skybox. Party.
Life's a party, right? Do you want me to start?
Nope, but I want to ask you one more question.
Okay.
Polly, how have you learned to laugh at yourself?
Well, you're looking at it. You've seen the episode. You've seen all of this. You've seen what's happened this week. You just got to do it, dude. We're live on the air, and shenanigans like this goes down, and it is what it is. This was a crazy week, right? But like, what's the point if you're not gonna have a great time? Oh, did I not time this very well? Now it's time to say goodbye. Wow, Polly, suck less tomorrow.
Suck less tomorrow than you.
You guys, thanks for bearing with the whole thing. Appreciate this all. Appreciate everyone who made this episode come alive. All y'all did it. I kind of did. Oh, here's my microphone. One more thing. We're just gonna give a nice wave like this. Do it with me now, guys.
Princess.
See you next week for who knows what. Are we on this camera? There it is. Yeah. Oh, this one? We're back. Just keep waving. It's not awkward. It's fine. This is good. Oh, 14 more seconds. We're gonna. Do you want me to do the somersault now? I promise.
Do the somersault. Do it.
Somersault. Backwards.